Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 71th floor. I'm Konstantinos.
I'm Elliot.
Welcome back. Episode... What's this? 35. Episode 35.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, we may have to do that AI. Not AI.
No.
What's it called?
The
Voiceover.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we swapped around our last two episodes because we recorded them all on the same day and we were like, oh, this one fits better after our New Year's. So yeah, we swapped them around. But yeah, we're back.
It feels very like moody and dark in here.
Yeah, apologies if it's too dark. Oh, I thought you were going to say it's snowing again. I was like, no. It's just a bird.
It's okay.
Anyway, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. I like your jumper. I feel like you're out shining me these past few episodes because you're wearing really cool jumpers.
Everyone's wearing really cool jumpers.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Thing.
That's true.
My thing, I think, is really cool jumpers.
Fair enough.
I don't wear anything else. And when it comes to the summer, I really struggle because I'm like, what am I going to wear? Because I can't wear a jumper. So I get really excited for the winter because I'm like...
I feel like I always wear very boring clothes because I have to travel here. So I have to, I don't know, wear clothes.
I mean, no one can really... I mean, you have nice trousers on
Yes,
today,
I bought new trousers, but
like,
nobody can see them
yeah.
now. I bought some new trousers from
it's
a vintage
like
shop
when
yesterday.
you're on like Zoom and you can just like turn up in a t-shirt and no underwear. No underwear? Well, underwear if you want.
we were saying out with consumerism, in with repurposing.
Oh yeah.
We went on a vintage shop yesterday.
Period.
Because this one vintage shop in Manchester was closing down, so they had 50% off everything. But
it was
we didn't end up getting anything from that. Yeah, it was too chaotic for me.
I think looking at it online and the type of audience it was like tailoring itself to, I think it was one of those... specifically in Manchester, there's the Northern Quarter, and I think the people who work and like deal in Northern Quarter aesthetics have a very specific look, and it's like Carhartt cargo pants, like baggy, like kind of cropped, oversized hooded jacket, like a work jacket, and then like a fisherman beanie. It's like the same.
Wow. Yeah.
It's very like you walk
that
around and you're like, you're the same person, you're the same person, you're the same person, because everybody dresses the same.
It's
and
true,
I think it's
true.
the same. Like they probably have clothes in that shop that are tailored for that market, which is crazy because like, I mean, it obviously works because people come and buy it, but I just think it's a bit like, it's a lot.
It was fine. It had a couple of good things, but in the end we didn't end up getting anything. But we went to a different vintage shop, which also had a big sale. It had like everything £20 and lower, but actually it wasn't everything. So it was a bit of a false advertisement, but no, it's fine. And I ended up buying this pair of trousers.
Call them out.
No, they're very nice. These were £45, down from 90.
45?
Yes. Do you think that's too expensive?
I mean, it's not secondhand, is it? That shop, I don't think.
Is it? No.
I don't think it's secondhand, that shop. I think it's like, like when stores have like excess stock, so they give it to sell at a discounted price. I think that's what that is, because it's all designer brands at a discounted price, I think, rather than I mean, it's still the same. Yeah. It's still good, better than getting it like from Selfridges or something. But yeah, well done. Proud of you. I have not been shopping yet, which is kind of a good thing, I guess, because I did say out with consumerism. So I'm like, yeah. But,
yes, indeed. My camera arrived, finally.
Period.
It had a broken filter on it. And the guy...
But that's not the end of the world.
Yeah. I bought a new one, so I have a new one on it now.
Well, you don't need it.
Yeah, but I was like, it kind of makes sense. It like protects the lens.
Yeah, but then if you're walking around with that lens cap on instead, then you don't need it.
Well, it's just like an extra layer of protection, and it doesn't affect the image quality. But I told the guy, and he was very upset. He was like, "Oh, I really tried to package it like really safely," and
I guess it's like just on the end, though, isn't it? Like it's quite. What's the word? Like it's just very open. Like it's bound to, like if something just pushes against it, and it's very thin as well. That little bit of glass. So it's
So it took me ages to like get all the little bits of glass out, which was annoying. And I still think there's actually like very, very tiny pieces stuck like in between the lens, and I literally can't.
I think you need to get like a little brush and like a...
Maybe, yeah.
I have like a lens cleaning kit that my my nan...
Do you have it here?
Gave me. No, it's my parents' house.
Damn.
Along with my camera that my sister has stolen from me. But I'm going back probably next weekend, so I might bring it back. I mean, it's going to be quite harsh to be like to my sister, who will have just had a surgery to remove a child from her womb, to be like, can you find my camera? Can you give me my camera back? But oh well, it is what it is. I need it. Well, I don't need it. I just want it.
Yeah. No, I'm really liking it, and I got that flash as well. Yeah, we've been taking some like pictures at home. Nude. No.
In the shower.
No. We didn't really... we took some pictures outside yesterday when we went in town, because it was actually really nice and sunny.
Yesterday was a really lovely day. It was like icy, but like...
Yeah, it was freezing, but it was...
Sunny.
Yeah.
Sunnies.
Which is... I think it's like my favorite weather. What was that?
Have you seen that when Katy Perry gets like a PR package from Kim Kardashian when she released sunglasses, and she opens the box and it's like a head inside with sunglasses on, and she's like, "Sunnies, Coachella," and then she opens it, she's like,
I've never seen that. No.
I'll have to show it to you.
But yeah, so we took some pictures outside in town, and then I took some on my way here today in nature.
Wow. Just like down there?
Just down. Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah. You know.
Baby, are you down?
In the nature path.
Period.
And I'm actually excited to take it to Cyprus and use it.
It'll be a lot better, I think, in Cyprus, because...
Yeah, I want to take pictures of my niece and give them to my brother and his girlfriend.
If you get it done like how Andres gets it done with the digital development...
Yeah.
Then you can just send it, can't you?
I thought that was just like the norm.
Well, maybe now.
Yeah.
But I never used to...
Because I don't think I'd want them like physical print.
Well, then...
Because like then I would just end up with just a bunch of... I don't know. I feel like they would just end up in a drawer. Maybe because like if you have them digital, then if you want some of them printed out, you can then go and print and have them printed. But I wouldn't want every single shot. I wouldn't want every single shot developed in physically. Yeah, so I kind of want to develop this first roll before I go to Cyprus, just so I can see.
That's what Andres did with his before Christmas, so he knew.
How long does it take for them to develop it?
I think like a couple of days.
Oh, cool.
If you go to the same place, it was only like a couple of days.
It's like in town, isn't it? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And you just take it in that little tub, don't you? Like you put the film in, because I
assume so.
The box of film comes in a little plastic, little boxy. Yeah, I think I'll just like put a label on it or something. Because I'm like, how do they know? Like I take it there, I'm sure they've got like...
They'll know.
How do they know which one is mine?
Do you want them to know it's yours?
Trust, they'll know.
Ooh. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's that on film photography. You wanted to speak about...
Oh, yes.
A very hot topic.
I finally finished Heated Rivalry last night.
Yes.
I watched 3 episodes.
I'm so jealous. I wish I could watch it again for the first time.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved episode 4 was pretty chill. It was the one where he meets Rose and he's pretending to be straight for a little bit. So I was like, oh, episode 4 is for the straights.
Yeah.
And then 5 and 6 were really, really good. I understood why. I was excited to watch 5 because I had seen that it got all the 100% reviews and all that. So I was excited to see why. And it was indeed very, very good. Like from the beginning to end, it was like scene after scene after scene was like banger, banger, banger. Banger? I don't even know.
I mean, they were banging. Were they banging?
No, I was going to say episode 5 didn't even have like any sex, I think.
Oh no, episode 4 did.
Episode 4 had, the beginning montage was literally just like a 10-minute montage of them going to a game, then fucking, going to another game, then fucking, going to another game, then fucking.
I don't really remember episode 4 very well. I think I must have been distracted because
it is in the middle. It is right in the middle, so
It was. I
makes
remember it
sense to
being
forget
quite
it.
like depressing because they were both like lusting
Separate.
after each other, but like denying themselves of each other. And then he was like getting with Rose.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah,
dreaming.
episode
He
4 was the
dreaming
one.
of
Episode
Ilya
4 was
in
the
shower.
one oh yeah. No, that wasn't in episode 4 though.
Was it not? Yeah, well, it must have been.
No.
Yeah, because it was at the end of the episode.
It was. Yeah.
With Rose, and he was like looking up and then like closing his eyes or whatever, and he was
dreaming of Ilya jerking off in the shower.
Yeah, but you can't say that.
Why?
It's shadow banned.
No, we won't. Our episodes don't get shadow banned.
That's what you think.
But yeah, episode 4 also had. Yeah, he got freaked out because he had that scene where he went into into his house, Ilya's house, and they had they spent the whole day together.
Yeah.
And then he sort of freaked out.
And he calls him Ilya or something, doesn't he, instead of Rosanov? And he's like,
maybe, yeah, yeah. It was Hollander.
And then I just want to rewatch it.
And then episode 5, obviously, is so good. Like I think it starts with
the
Shane
ice rink.
and no, it's.
But
I think
at
it
the
starts
end of the episode of.
Yes, literally right at the end of 5.
Which episode? 5.
Yes,
is it
with Scott and Kip? And the
Why did I think that was at the start of the episode?
No, right at the end. It's literally the ending of the episode. Because Shane and Ilya watch them on the TV and they call each other and like, what the fuck?
So I remember crying at the first part.
Because when
Shane is talking to Rose and he's like,
I'm gay.
Yeah. And he said, what does he say? He basically says something about being a bottom.
Bottom, yeah.
And he's like,
because she says they're like a circle, what is it? Thing and a square thing that are not compatible, and he's like, I'm more the whole or something like that.
Yeah. I prefer to be the whole.
Yeah. I was like, oh damn, girl.
Which is also kind of funny because I don't actually know either of their sexualities. I don't think they've like fully disclosed it. But I've seen people saying that he's the straight one.
I think Hudson is straight, yeah, because he said he has a girlfriend,
or he's at least
bi.
Well, yeah. Or
I think he's
has
straight.
a girlfriend.
I think he's straight.
But it's funny that he's the bottom.
Yeah, I think, and he plays a very good bottom. Like, it's very convincing.
Yeah.
And also, the actor who plays Kip, I think, is also very convincingly gay, but I think he's also straight in real life. Yes. And I'm like, really? Like, even in real life, I'm like, you look so gay.
He looks like a gay man.
Yes. But I think he's straight. Sadly.
I feel like I've seen him in some... Oh, no, we've talked about this. He was in Overcompensating, right?
Yeah. And he was playing a straight man in that. Because he has like a sex with Benny's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're almost done with that as well. That's also such a good show, by the way.
We're watching it's kind of silly,
so
but like
good.
it is funny.
It's so good. Yeah. And it's very like it's very down to earth relatable, but like also has like the ridiculousness and the funniness.
I have a weird thing about people who write and produce and star in their own shows.
They're usually like shit.
It's a bit,
But that one is so good.
But also, I think he is a little bit cringe in it, but like, I don't mind it that much.
It's like the normal amount. It's like, you say cringe, but it's like how anyone would be cringe like that in real life, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's a bad... I love the show. Like, I don't think it's bad. I just think, like, knowing that he has written and produced it and, like, he's the main character, I feel like it's a bit... I don't know. It just makes me feel a bit icky.
We haven't finished it yet, but we said we have a theory that in the end he's just going to end up getting with his roommate. Who's always naked.
Oh.
Because we're like...
I forgot about that.
Because we're like, he's... Okay, so he won't.
Well, I mean, he's a really
he's always there.
Character.
He's always there, and he's always, like, naked, and we always see his dick. And it's like, oh, what if in the end, because he's so open and, like, always there, maybe he realizes that, oh, I've had this guy in my room this whole time.
I've just noticed something, and this is really going to annoy me. The charger is not on your phone.
Oh, fuck. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Talk. Why am I talking? No, we'll just take a break.
And we're back. Sorry. Yeah, good catch. What were we saying?
The
overcompensating.
The roommate. No, Well, yeah, not really a spoiler because I feel like that's a really rogue idea.
Because we were like, oh, okay, so Miles isn't gay. Well, allegedly.
Is he the film guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, then who else is left? He's going to go for Peter, the sister's boyfriend.
I wish.
Yeah, I wish.
I mean, I like them both.
Or maybe he would just end up going for the barista, the cute twink. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, it's confirmed for season 2, so all I'll say is
when is that
there's no like ending.
Oh, definitive. Yeah.
It kind of ends on a cliffhanger.
Do we know when that's coming out?
I don't.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
I just know it was confirmed. But also, did you see Heated Rivalry is confirmed for 3 seasons? And the guy that made it said that it's not going to be very long to wait. It's going to be like less than a year. Yeah.
I did see.
So
period. And that's how shows should be.
Yeah. Not like Stranger Things.
Well, I mean, unless you've got like crazy CGI work to do, which would justify a little bit of a wait time, then yeah. But if it's just a normal show that doesn't really have CGI or anything, then...
But does Stranger Things have crazy...
Yeah, girl, come on.
But I feel like 90% of it
is not CGI. Stranger Things again. Conformity Gate that was debunked.
Oh, is this
the secret episode? Well, do you know that after January, 8th, where the secret episode was supposed to come out, after that didn't happen, now people are saying it's for tomorrow, January 12th. Or is today the 12th? No, today's the 11th. I mean, this will come out towards the end of January.
Why? Like,
I don't know.
I think it's just people who are unsatisfied with the ending.
Yeah.
And
imagine how like bad it would be. Imagine how tired we are. Anyway, Heated Rivalry. Episode 5. It was so good. Well, okay, I'm gonna leave episode 5 because my next topic stems from episode 5. But episode 6 was I also really, really enjoyed. I thought the whole episode being about them at the cottage was really, really sweet, and it shows them kind of like growing together, growing closer, and you know they say Elliot says I love you and all that,
and they're boyfriends,
and he comes out to his parents,
and they're both boys,
and they were roommates. I got teary-eyed at when they went to his parents' house, when his mom goes outside and he goes outside and they talk, and he's like, "Oh, I really tried, and I'm so sorry." And she goes, "That made me tear up."
Yeah.
But I thought it was a great finale, and yeah, the when he talks about his mom, like Elliot talks about his mom and the charity. I assume they're gonna name the charity after his mom. That's why he asked what, or maybe the hockey school or whatever. Something.
Yeah.
But yeah, episode 5, I just liked every single scene, like the scene where they're at the bar together after he comes out to Rose and they're playing like together at that event. You know, there's like an event where they're on the same team.
Oh yeah.
And they're at the bar where all the teams are around them and they're at the bar together and they have a little chat. I thought that was a very good scene. And then when he goes to his room and tells Elliot that he likes him and that he has that he's like, "I'm completely gay." I'm like, "You think?" you bottom bitch.
Yeah.
And then obviously his dad dying, and also spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like everyone's seen it by now.
You were late to the party. So
yeah. I was late to the party.
If anyone else has still not seen it, I feel like, although Iona's not seen it, and I've suggested that she watch it, and she was like, "I might read the books because." Actually, I'm not going to say why she's, because I don't want to like out her like that.
Okay.
But she was like, she'll read the books and then
watch the show.
Maybe.
But yeah, so his dad dying, and then the scene with his brother, which I was glad he finally cut off. And then obviously the famous monologue in Russian on the phone, which was so good. And obviously kudos to Connor Story
for spilling.
Kudos for spilling, mama. For doing that whole monologue in Russian.
Yeah, crazy.
Without him.
I know, that's like such a talent.
Yeah.
To like, I mean, I don't know if it was like perfect Russian, but who cares?
I think I've heard from Katya Trixie and Katya.
Well, she's also not Russian at all.
No, she's not. But I think she knows Russian, or she's very into Russian culture because she's crazy.
Appropriating.
But she said that his Russian accent and his Russian was very, very good in that scene. So yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't do it if it wasn't good.
I'm just very confused though, because I saw that they got the part and then had to film 2 weeks later.
Well, I didn't tell you. I told you.
So how did he?
I told you. So the shoots took 2 months. The show filmed for 2 months. Sorry, I was looking at Soya, who's thinking about jumping on the shelf.
On the cactus. Anyway, yeah, 2 months. And then they filmed
2
all Russian
months.
at the end.
Yeah, so he started learning Russian right at the start. And then all the Russian-speaking scenes were filmed last.
Oh, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, she's fine. She's not going to go to the cactus. Yeah, so all the Russian-speaking scenes were filmed last. Just so he can have time to learn it. And I'm sure they filmed that one like at the very, very end.
Yeah.
I wonder how many takes it took. I think she's eating the Lego. Everyone can see Soya on the shelf.
Good.
Eating the Legos.
So
yeah, that was very, very good.
I think, yeah. Did I already say I cried at the start of the episode when he came out to Rose? Episode 5, sorry. And then at the end of the episode with Scott and Kip.
Yeah.
That moment.
That was sort of the only disappointment for me, because that was the only thing I had seen out of the entire episode before online. And I had the impression that the whole episode was going to be about them, or they were going to have like a build up to that moment.
Yeah, to be fair, I also
and then it just
was
happened out of nowhere, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like, yeah, it's cute and everything, but like, I wish there was a setup to that.
I said this last night. I think it's a shame because in the book, there's such a big amount of time that happens between when, at the end of episode 3, when he stood outside watching Kip celebrating his birthday in the bar.
Yeah.
There's a big chunk of story that happens between that point and then getting him onto the ice. And it's like, it feels as though what?
So yeah.
She just actually like brushed herself against the cactus.
So yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, so there's a big chunk of time and quite a big chunk of story that happens. Because in the book, Kip goes and speaks to Kyle, the bartender, and he gets really drunk one night and he goes and speaks to Kyle and he's like, oh, like, I'm having like boy issues. And I think Kyle is like really like, oh, like give him a chance kind of thing. But it just felt like there was a big chunk of story missing.
Yeah. Maybe they'll do it.
But I think for me, I got emotional because I knew the context of what was coming. And then, yeah, like I think if I hadn't read the book before I watched episode 5, I would have been a bit like,
I don't know.
What the fuck? But it was a very sweet moment, nonetheless.
Yeah, I really hope we see more of them in season 2.
I just love Francois.
I love Kip.
I love Kip.
I love Kip.
K-I-S-S-I-N.
But yeah, so the thing I was going to say, so the scene with the Russian monologue where Elliot tells Shane that he loves him in Russian, but obviously Shane has no idea what he's saying. I loved that because I was thinking about it and I was like, I get what they were saying when Shane was like, oh, just tell me everything that's on your mind in your language, in like Russian. And he kind of like spilled. And I'm like, yeah, that I was like sort of relating to that because like as a person whose English is not my first language, even though I'm pretty much fluent in English,
pretty much you are fluent in English.
I get that. I'm like, sometimes you just want to like word vomit
I think
your own language.
Yeah, it must be nice to like, because sometimes you just feel better after externalizing your thoughts instead of keeping them all in. So, and then also knowing that someone that you're talking or like venting to doesn't understand what you're saying, so you could literally say anything, and like it feels better just to get it out, but then also knowing that they're not actually going to understand what you're saying. So like you could tell like your deepest, darkest secrets and just get it off your chest and have no one still know what you've said or done, you know?
Yeah. And also I think it was really important for him to tell him I love you in Russian, because bit of a cringe story, but
strap in.
When I first said I love you to Rick, I told him in Greek, because it just holds a lot more weight.
Yeah.
When you say it in your own language.
Yeah.
And I got that. Like I was like, oh, it was actually really important for him to say it in his own language, because saying I love you, like when English is not your first language, it means nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure bilingual people who are watching, let us know if you can relate in the comments. But like when your own language, everything you say in your own language has meaning and has weight. Whereas English, if it's not your first language, it doesn't really mean anything. Which is why words like faggot, I'm sorry, mean nothing to me and have never bothered me.
Yeah.
Because there's no like brain connection.
Yeah. And also
that word,
like you just never experienced a word like that growing up in Cyprus, because why would you?
Yeah.
Because no one speaks that language. Yeah.
So it's the same with I love you or whatever it is in your own language. Saying it in your own language is way more meaningful for you.
I think even I understood that like when me and Andres first got together, because I remember when we first started saying I love you or whatever, I asked him, oh, what is it in Lithuanian? And then like I would sometimes like just to be cute would be like, oh, like say it back to him in like Lithuanian.
What is it in Lithuanian? Oh, he forgot.
No, I remember. I just don't want to like
be cringe.
Butcher I think it's Ashtave Milo.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ashtave Milo. I probably didn't say it correctly, but it is what it is.
Period.
But yeah. So I remember asking him and saying it to him, which is kind of cringe actually now that you say it.
Yeah, it is.
It's also, it is sweet.
Yeah, it's not cringe for you when you do it at that time, but it is cringe saying it like afterwards.
Yeah, you're like,
like for us it was when I remember I was really ill. I was really sick, and I spent a few days at Rick's place, bedridden basically, and he was taking really good care of me.
Aww.
And then I was feeling sort of better, and we were sitting in bed like having I don't know what we were talking about, but we were having like a really deep emotional conversation about our feelings, and I felt like it was the right moment. And I think before that I was teaching him a bunch of Greek, so I was like, oh, I'll tell you something in Greek and you have to guess what it means. And I thought he would just guess it from the context. And so I said it, and he was like, what? And I was like, guess. And he just wouldn't get it. And so I said it. I said, oh, it means I love you. And he was shocked. He was like, seriously? I was like, yes. Oh. And so he said it back, and then we went for dinner. Yeah.
Cute. I feel like knowing Rick, I can completely understand why he had
you could
that
like
reaction.
Picture the scene.
Oh, bless him. That was cute. I think I don't even remember the first time me and Andres said it, but I remember like when you're in that like honeymoon phase, we just kept saying it to each other, and like I remember just like we both looked at each other once and we both said it at exactly the same time, and I was like, oh no, that's so embarrassing. But also kind of cute.
Yeah,
I guess.
No, I remember I wanted to tell him for a while, and then when I told him, I was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to tell you for a while, and he was like, yeah, me too. I've been wanting to tell you for ages, and I was like, well, why didn't you, bitch?
Yeah. I honestly have no recollection of when it first happened. I think it must have happened. Did it happen over text? I feel like me and Andres, our relationship happened over text.
Oh, not over text, girl.
I asked him out over text, which is why our anniversary is 3 days after Christmas.
Oh, well, that's fine. Like, we also met online, and we went on our first date over text.
Yeah.
No, actually we didn't.
Oh.
Because we met online, but he came to where I was working in person, and we arranged our date in person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we didn't. We met on Tinder, and then I was talking to a few other guys and venting to Andres about this other guy. And he was like getting jealous. So he tried to make me jealous by going and talking to another guy.
Oh, right.
And then we met, and I thought he called me ugly. Oh. And then I was like, well, that was a nice day. Never going to see him again. And then he was like, oh, I had a really nice time today. And I was like, did you?
I think you told me this before, yeah.
But yeah, that was funny.
Well, Rick was on a date with someone that day that we met.
You met?
Yeah. He was on a date with someone in the morning or lunch, I think. And he said it was horrible. Like, the other guy was like, they had like no interests in common. He said that guy was so boring. He literally told him that all he liked to do was like be in the room and like sitting and doing nothing. And Rick was like, okay. Like, he was like, do you like games? Do you like TV shows? He was like, no. And Rick was like, okay. So they had like nothing in common. And then
I'm scared that this is quite normal though.
What?
Like people who have no interests. Or like not no interests, but like they don't have any like unique interests. Like I fear that a lot of people do just sit and watch TV shows that are like just on.
But no,
normally and like just they don't read, they don't play games, they just, or if they do, they play like FIFA, Call of Duty, like the main like big games.
Big games. Big games.
So yeah, I feel
it's
like
so funny.
It's quite common.
And I was also talking to like 5 other guys at that time, and I was literally arranging dates with every single one of them.
Were you out before, like quite a lot before you met Rick?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I wasn't out when I met Anders.
I was.
So I was. I
came out as soon as I moved to the UK. So I was like 18, 19.
Yeah, see, I had this idea that I was going to come out at uni and have a fresh start. And then I didn't. And then I got outed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We talked about it.
Yeah. And then I met Andres a couple of weeks later. So I really wasn't that experienced in like dating and stuff. So I was just talking to whoever was.
I mean, yeah, I was also not very experienced at all. Like I was out, but I wasn't very experienced. Like I'd only gone.
As soon as I came out, I was on Tinder.
Oh yeah, same. Because I was on Grindr, mama.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't doing that. Actually, I don't know why I never did. Like I don't think I ever made an account.
Really?
No.
Wait, you've never used Grindr?
No. I've been on other people's accounts just to see like who's about, like see if I knew anyone, but I've never been on it myself.
Wow.
At least not that I'm aware of.
Download it now.
No. No, but I have seen it.
I've seen it, yeah.
I've seen it on other people's phones. In this area. So that's interesting.
But yeah, it was funny. And so yeah, I was talking to me and Rick met on Grindr, and on Grindr I was talking to like 5 other guys arranging dates, but I wasn't really into any of them. And then I was literally filling up my week, because I think we met on a weekend. I was filling up my week with a bunch of dates. And then
you saved the best till last.
And then literally I met Rick, but like I hadn't met any of them. And then I met Rick, and he was like, okay, I'll come to your like the bar you work now. And I was like, okay. So it was really like the early bird gets the worm. I wish because he beat everyone to it. Yeah. He came there and he was like, okay, let's go on a date tomorrow morning. And I was like, okay.
The first
and then I deleted everyone else.
Yeah, the first guy that I met, he kind of was the same actually. But he was kind of giving stalker vibes.
Oh.
He like followed me to a club.
Oh.
Like he was like, oh, are you going out tonight? And I was like, yeah, I'll be going to this place. And then we ended up not going to that place. So I messaged him. I was like, oh, we're actually going to this place instead, which is literally just down the road. Yeah, it was, actually, you might not know, because you might not have been going out. Did you go out in Manchester a lot when you first moved here? No.
Maybe. I don't remember.
So basically, there was a nightclub called Factory.
I've never been, but
do you know what it is? It's like, you know where Yes is?
Yes.
Yeah. It's just down the road from there.
Okay.
And then it's on that corner. And then there's like the road that goes up to Gay Village. So then you've got Factory there, and you've got what used to be Fifth. That I think it was called like Fifth Avenue or something. But we used to always go to Factory because it was like 3 floors of different music. You had like a sort of generic sort of like club dancey music on the ground floor. Then you had like indie music on this middle floor, and then like garage, like house kind of music on the top floor. So we'd always go up to the top floor and like and have a great time. And then so that was like on a Thursday or Friday, and then on a Tuesday you had 90s night at Fifth. So we used to alternate between like Tuesdays at Fifth and Fridays at
I really
Factory.
Didn't go out much.
But I think they're both closed down now. Or the Factory might be open, but I don't think it's a nightclub anymore. I think it's like a music venue now. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so the story is I was going to Factory, and then I texted him and was like, oh, actually, we're going to Fifth. And he was like, oh, I'll come there instead then. And I was like, no, because I wasn't out, so I didn't want him to just turn up and be like, oh, hey, and then everyone's like, who's that? He did anyway, and then that night all of my flatmates just ditched me and just left me, and he was there, and he spoke to me, and he had a friend there that was also quite nice, so I just spoke to her for a bit, and then...
Did you do anything?
What do you mean, did I do anything?
With him?
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean?
Maybe.
Right. There's no shame. What did we say? Elliot?
I know.
2026, no shame.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. Okay. Yes. But it was very icky. I don't know. The whole situation was a bit weird. But I was just very naive and didn't really know what was going on. So I was then complaining.
Was he older?
Yeah.
A lot older?
He was like mid-20s, I think.
Oh.
And I was 18.
Oh.
But he knew my situation, and I think he kind of took advantage of that and was like, oh yeah, like fresh meat.
Yeah.
So
weird.
I don't know. And then when I asked him like if he wanted anything more, like he like strung me along for 2 weeks, which I think if you were just to have like a one-time thing, you wouldn't continue talking and then continue meeting up for 2 weeks. And then he was like, oh no, I'm not looking for anything serious. And I was like, okay, great, thanks.
Right.
Thanks for like wasting 2 weeks of my life. But also I'm glad that...
Yeah, at least it was just 2 weeks.
Yeah. But yeah, and I also had a very supportive Northern Irish friend who was like, if you hurt him, I'm going to destroy you. And I was like, yes.
Period.
But I think he potentially spiked my drink one time. Because we went to this 90s night, right? And obviously I pre-drank and stuff. I actually think I may have just overdrank and just been like really, really drunk.
Right.
But he kept buying me drinks. Obviously it was 90p for a shot of like, or like a single. 180 for a double, which is like absolutely wild to think now. Like you could get a double vodka and Coke for 180.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I'd pre-drunk before I got there. And what I used to drink, oh my God, was 3 Henry Weston ciders, which I don't know if you know what that is, but they're basically like bottles of cider that are 8%. So it's double.
Oh, you literally talked about this.
Yeah. Double strength cider plus vodka. Oh, because of the...
Yeah, because the cider and vodka combination. Yeah.
So then I'd mix that with vodka. So in units, that was 12 units of cider plus then vodka shots and like whatever. So then I was going to the club with him and my friends, and he kept buying me drinks and just being like, oh, drink this. And I was just like, okay. And then I literally could not stand up in the club. Like I nearly, like the security tried to kick me out when I went to the toilet. And then my friend was like, leave him alone, he's fine. And then dragged me and then sat me on a stool. She stood between my legs and was trying to like keep me from falling over while I was sat down. Like, that is not normal.
Damn.
And I told my mum, and she was like, I think you were roofied. I was like, I don't think I was roofied.
He would never do that.
Oh, no. I don't know. I didn't know him very well. But I mean, I don't think you would roofie someone with their friends around who you have spoken to and have threatened your life if you were to hurt me, I feel like you would just be like, oh no, it's not worth it. I think I was just really drunk.
I've never been spiked.
No, I don't think I was spiked, but I don't really have a memory of how I got home.
Period.
And that was the end of that. I never saw him again after that. But yeah,
damn.
Gosh,
I forgot everything I wanted to talk about now.
Sorry. Heated Rivalry. Oh, I keep seeing people saying that you can tell. So a big argument with Heated Rivalry is that it's written by a woman. And the books, yeah. The TV show was produced by a gay man, I think, allegedly. Maybe not allegedly, maybe it's confirmed.
Yeah, I think it is.
But like a lot of the criticism that it has is that it was written by a woman, so it's like whatever, fetishizing or whatever. I don't care. But I've seen also people saying that you can tell that it's written by a queer woman because the relationship that Scott and Kip have
is very lesbian.
Because they meet, they have one night together, and then it's like they're moved in, they're like declaring love for each other, and I was like, God, that's so funny. But also, I think it's just a gay thing in general. Like, I think once you find that one person. But then also, I know straight couples that have got married after like 6 months, or engaged at least in 6 months. So I think it's just when you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, it's true. But yeah, that was funny with Kip and Scott.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love them. I just love how Scott.
They're very wholesome.
Just was like fully encapsulated in that relationship, and I was like, I wish I had that. Sorry.
Wow.
I just wish.
Wow.
I wish someone would look at me the way that Scott looks at Kip.
It's true.
And that's not a criticism of Andres. I just think it's.
You heard it here.
It's just very sweet. It's just a sweet guy, and he doesn't really know what he's doing.
And that actor is also probably straight.
No, he's not.
Oh, really?
No, he's not. He's like the one out.
Oh, is he actually gay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gay or bi? Either or, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But I just think,
did you see my timeline yesterday was full of videos of him and Kip's actor at that party.
What's his name? Robbie
GK, yeah. Dancing at that party.
I know, I was just like, can I please just be invited
be in the middle?
To the wedding? Yeah. Can I be the third? Not the, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Francois.
The little boy toy.
Yeah, I just love him. I don't know what it is. There's just something about him. At first, I didn't really find any of them that like attractive. Then I think I read the books for some reason, and that really like made me be like.
When you were reading the books, were you picturing the actors from the show?
Because I'd watched. What? What did I watch? I must have seen episode 3 before I read the book, because I knew what they looked like, and you don't know Kip until episode 3.
Right.
So I must have read it between episode 3 and 4. Oh yeah, that's weird. But yeah, no, I was picturing those guys as the characters. Which, yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good thing. It helps me at least, because I'm very bad at picturing what people look like.
Yeah.
Because in the oh my god, was my head fucked up this whole time? In the Akatar books, there's 2 main guys. The first guy is called Tamlin, and he's like a tall blonde fae god-like man. Yeah. And then the other guy, so Tamlin is the, what is he? Like the high fae of the spring court. So he's like,
whatever that means.
Like, if you just imagine like springtime, right? He's like the embodiment of springtime, right? So he's got like long, luscious blonde locks.
So gay.
He's like got this like green tunic on. Right, like, he's very like just like pretty, like flowery.
Just imagining Life Weaver.
Kind of, but like more mask. Not femme.
Not a faggot.
Not, yeah. And then you have Reese, who is the Night Court high, whatever, fae. It's not even been that long since I've read the book, so I can't remember. But he is described as like this like sexy shadow man. And when I read it, I pictured Matt Healy.
Right.
Which I think is so weird because everyone else is like, what on earth are you thinking when you read it? But it was, in my head, the way he was described, it sounded like a rap man. And you know, like Matt Healy is like a rap man.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's Matt Healy. So every time I was reading it, and I really could not get into him because I could just see him as Matt Healy. And I was like, that's a massive turn off for me. Sorry. But Matt Healy, I don't find him attractive, like in the slightest.
Damn.
So I was just seeing him and I was like, ooh. This is not sexy. And like, spoiler alert, but she ends up with him. And the whole time I was just like, I'm really not feeling this. I really cannot get into it because he just looks like Matt Healy.
So interesting how everyone can just like picture completely different people from the same same description.
Let me find who Iona pictures when she sees him. And her friend also...
Of course it's a K-pop man.
Him. Wait, is that him?
That's not a very good picture.
That is a great picture.
I can't see his face, girl.
That one.
Oh. Wow. Damn.
Which is San from ATEEZ, by the way, the people who...
For K-pop people.
Yeah. Google it if you don't know. He's a very, very pretty boy. That's also a very good song, by the way. K-pop song, Pretty Boy, by P1 Harmony.
Well, speaking of books...
Oh, yes.
The Song of Achilles.
The Song of Achilles.
Yeah. You started reading that.
I listened to it. The audiobook.
Oh. Where?
The one app that I don't want to say because I don't want to go.
Oh, actually, I might be able to listen to it for free on Spotify.
Yeah, probably. You get like one free book a month,
no, I think it's hours. Which is so fucking
But the book's only like 11 hours long.
How
so
many
you can
hours
probably
do you
read
get?
it.
Let me Google that. How many
I think,
hours of audio?
So I remember seeing...
you get 15 hours.
Yeah, so you'd be able to listen to it. I remember seeing it like online. Sorry, I didn't know what it really was. And I obviously, like from the title, I was like, oh, it's like about like Greek mythology. And then what happened? I was walking into work.
Gay mythology.
Yeah, but I didn't know this at the time.
Damn.
And then I saw a woman reading it in the hospital, and I was like, what is this book? So then I Googled it, and it was like, oh, like gay. And I was like, huh? And then I was paying for the subscription for that app that I don't want to say, because I got it for like 99p for like however many months.
Right.
And every month you get a free book token, so you can listen to one book for free every month.
The one that rhymes with possible?
Loosely, yeah.
Yeah.
Rhymes with plausible.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was, yeah.
Why do we not like them?
Well, it's Scamazon.
Is it?
Yeah. You didn't know this?
No. Are they owned by Amazon?
Yeah. It's literally... Yes.
Gag.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the logo is sort of...
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was listening... no, sorry. I went through a phase of listening to audiobooks at work because I had a lot of desk time at one point. Now I do not. So I don't really listen to books that much. But I went through a phase where I listened to like a few... And I wanted to listen to like gay books because I just like consuming gay media, as we've said.
I got given a gay book in uni. In our dance society, we did like a book exchange.
Didn't you say this?
Did I?
I think so.
Maybe.
What was it?
I did. Yeah, I did say it.
What was it called?
I don't remember.
Oh, great. Nice story.
But I still have it, and I never read it.
Well, you should.
I still have it. Yeah, I still have it.
I still have it. But yeah, anyway, so I went through a phase of listening. I listened to The Swimming Pool Library by Alan Hollinghurst, I think his name is, which is about a guy who goes cruising, I think.
Period.
And the guy who he's cruising has a heart attack. And then loads of stuff unfolds from that moment. But that was quite an interesting book. Quite explicit also, obviously. It's about cruising. And then what else did I listen to? Of Angels and Men, which is like a book about Lucifer. by Raphael Nicolas. Which I actually really liked this and really fulfilled the fantasy of gay Lucifer. And I love Lucifer.
I thought Lucifer was always gay.
When?
In everything? No?
I don't think so.
Oh, that must be my imagination.
But you've seen that picture, the painting of Lucifer crying.
Oh, yeah.
So I see that and I'm like, I want to know that he's gay.
Yeah. Not the showgirl.
Yeah, Lucifer crying. Yes, the fallen angel.
Yeah, I love this picture.
Yeah, I love that painting so much. And so like, I just was like obsessed. So then I listened to this book and I was like, even better, because it's like, Lucifer's the most beautiful angel, and all the angels are men, and all really beautiful men, and blah, blah, blah. And it just like basically is like another gay retelling of angels and the falling of Lucifer. And then, so then I kind of stopped listening to audiobooks, and I was still paying for this subscription, so I was still getting these book tokens. And I was like, what do I do? So I cancelled it. But before you if you cancel your subscription, you lose all of your book tokens, which is a fucking scam. Like you've paid all that money and then they just take them away from you. Because it's £10 a month if you don't have a deal, which is wild. Like to pay £10 a month. I had like 6 book tokens and I had to use them before I cancelled my subscription so I wouldn't lose them. So I bought loads of books. I bought the Song of Achilles because I was intrigued by it, and I have like this thing about mythologies, like I think that they're really interesting. Hence Lucifer. So then I bought the Song of Achilles, and I just never listened to it. And then like the other day, I think I just needed a break from the current book series that I was reading, and I was like, I need something to just like refresh my brain. So I started listening to that, and then I was like, actually, this is quite like interesting. And then I didn't realize
Patroclus was a woman.
No.
That's what you said.
No.
You said I didn't realize he was a man.
No.
You literally told me this.
No, there's a story where Achilles is dressed as a woman. And they think the guy, the lord or whoever he is, thinks that Achilles is a woman.
Right.
Because he's dressed as a woman.
Right.
And then the daughter, like his daughter, then outs him as being a man and says that Achilles' mum was promised her that she would marry him and have a child with him. Right. So his mum forced her to have a baby forced him to have a baby with her.
Right.
So that's what that is. I don't know where you
didn't tell me that because we were on Discord and you said
just didn't hear it properly.
You told me that it's the story of Achilles and Patroclus or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, the gay, and you were like, what? You were like, I didn't know he was a woman.
No,
because you said you were like, oh, because they keep calling them lovers, so you thought they were straight. You thought there was a woman.
No, I didn't think it. No, you're twisting my words.
You dumb bitch.
I said I didn't realize it was a known thing that Achilles was gay.
Right.
I didn't say that Patroclus was a woman.
That's what I got from it.
No.
You literally said that.
I'm listening to the book and it's from a boy's perspective. A little boy, he's like 9 when the story starts. And then he meets Achilles and then they fall in love.
Oh, so it's from Patroclus's point of view?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, the story I was telling was of that.
And Achilles is the bottom, isn't he?
I don't know.
He's the Eromenos.
Because he's the pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know about this either until I saw this the other day. Did I send it to you? The reel of the guy being like, "Oh, there was no like, gay.
Yeah,
it was just
Eromenos and Erastis."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just find it so interesting.
We do use those words in modern Greek, Erastis and Eromenos. I think they mean the same thing, but it's like Erastis is definitely like when you cheat on someone, and like the person you cheat with is your Erastis. So it has like completely different meaning. It has nothing to do with gay or top or bottom or young or old or anything.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I think Eromenos means you're like the person you're engaged with. I think. I might be wrong.
I just think it's
might be fake Greek.
I think it's so wild that in like ancient Greek times that like it was just so normal. to be gay. And it's like, how have we come to a point now where it's like so the opposite way, where it's like frowned upon, when like throughout history it's quite obvious. Like there's a lot of ancient texts that suggest that many people were gay and it was normal and fine and like actually quite like a good thing.
So Googling it now, it does say that it's just in ancient Greek, eromenos is the receiver of love, usually in ancient Greece, and pedophilia. The young...
Does it always come back to pedophilia?
Yeah, the young man, and Erastes is the older, who loves and trains. Ooh. And
so like grooming.
Yeah, basically. And the meaning is... If this might be,
oh, well, I thought it was a really nice like...
Yeah, so eromenos is the one who is loved and accepts the
Why did they have to bring pedophilia
the love,
into this?
and then the Erastes is the one who expresses and gives the love.
Yeah, because in the book, I guess, and in like the world of ancient Greek texts, Achilles was supposed to be like this long-haired, beautiful man, and Patroclus was supposed to be this like more masculine, rugged, ugly man, and they even said something in the book about it.
Did they say what age they are? Like, are they the same age?
Yes.
Debatable.
Well, who would be older?
Patroclus.
He's 9 when the book starts. I think Achilles is older. Slightly.
How do you spell it in English?
Patroclus. I don't know. I'm listening to it, so I can't actually... tell you. There's like different parts of the story where they grow up, like they have birthdays and stuff in the book. So it's like they start at 9, and then I think at the point that I'm at now, they're about 15. But I'm not entirely sure.
So let's see.
They are roughly the same age.
Roughly the same age. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not an age gap thing. No, because they're both boys. So they're both supposed to be like quite young.
A deliberate departure from Homer, where Patroclus is older. He's usually presented slightly older, guiding Achilles, but still peers. While specific ages fluctuate, Achilles is around 16 when leaving for Troy, making him roughly 26 or 29 during the war's final years, with Patroclus close in age, often seen as a mentor figure despite being peers.
Yeah. I saw this reel, and it was like this guy basically saying like the words in like, I can't remember if it was, because there's 2 depictions of the same story. I think one is from Homer and one is from somebody else. And one of them uses like very different terminology to describe how Achilles views Patroclus. And he says something as like, basically he like, it's a love. It was like an idiom. It was like something like, I love him as though I love my own head or something.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
So it's like you would say that about like your wife or like your love partner. So I just think it's really interesting.
Yeah. So I was saying to Elliot that I sort of want to read it now, but it's just me being weird. But I feel weird reading this book in English because I'm like, it's about Greek characters and Greece and whatever, so it just feels
also if
silly.
You listen to it, he's gonna say Patroclus, like Patroclus, and not like
Patroclus,
or
Achilles, which is Achilles.
But the story is
I still
same.
might though.
The story, even if it's translated into Greek, because obviously it was written in English, like translating it into Greek, I don't think it's gonna make it have more meaning. I think it's just.
Well, I tried finding a Greek version and it doesn't exist.
That's so weird. You'd think like that would exist because it's about Greek mythology. Like you'd think if it was going to be translated, it would be translated into Greek.
Yeah. Let's see. Song of Achilles Greek translated book. It just doesn't show up.
Well, I think you should still listen. Or
I might
read to it.
Yeah,
listen to it or read it.
I don't know. Like, it's very convenient to listen to it because it's free.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would get distracted. I don't know. I've only listened to one.
But also, you listen
before.
to podcasts.
Yeah.
While you're at work, so just listen to a book instead.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a go this week.
And it's only 11 hours, so if you listen to it all day at work, that's like 2 days. Well, not
11
even 2
hours
days.
and 14 minutes.
Yeah. And if you listen to it at like 1.2 speed, I think it takes it down to about 9. No, but I do this because I think sometimes the speed that they read is intentionally slow. So then I'm like, I speed it up to 1.2 because then it doesn't sound too quick, but it's quicker. And it actually does take a big chunk of time off.
Interesting. I do that with TikToks and Reels. I watch everything in I always just press and hold and watch everything in twice speed. I don't know why. I feel like
I do it if
everything
if it's
takes too long.
Yeah, if it's like a craft thing and it's like, oh, make this with me, I skip to the end. Or I'll like fast forward it and like play at double speed so I can see the process still, but like at double speed. And most of the time they're already at like 10 times speed while they're making it. So it's like 20 times speed. And I'm like, oh, yeah, great.
No, I don't know if it's like ADHD brain or whatever, but I can't watch these videos in normal speed. And I'm like, these people talk too slow. They take too long to get to the point. I'm like, get to the point.
No, that's the effect of TikTok. That's the TikTok brain.
TikTok.
But yeah, do you know what else I saw? Speaking of Reels and TikToks.
What did you see?
Someone, it was like a man and a woman. I think they were like husband and wife, and he was saying,
okay,
he was saying when he reads, he doesn't hear his own voice reading to him. He just reads it, and it just goes in. And then the wife was like, oh no, when I read, I hear myself talking to myself, like I'm reading it to myself.
Yeah.
And then this third woman then like stitched it and was like, well, actually, I hear myself talking to it, and then I also have a conversation with myself at the same time. So then I have to sometimes go back and reread because I'm reading and talking at the same time in my head. And I was like, that's literally exactly what happens to me. And she said it was like an ADHD thing.
Oh.
But I was like, I've never realized that this was not normal. Like I thought I was the only person who did that. And then I showed it to my friend from work and she was like, no, I do the same thing. And I was like, I don't understand how it's possible that you can read and talk to yourself, like read the text into your brain and then also be thinking of a conversation at the same time. And then you're like, oh, what did I just read? Because I've not read it. But like, I know I've read it because my eyes have moved down the page and like I remember reading parts of it, but then it's like there's a conversation happening over here while I'm reading and then I'm like, oh wait, I don't know what just happened, so I have to reread it.
No, I think I listen to myself reading it in my brain. Sometimes I do get that where I read it and then I reach a point and I'm like, wait a minute, like the past paragraph didn't register.
Yeah,
so
but
I have to go back.
That's like your mind drifting off.
Yeah.
But I think for me,
no, I don't get that.
I'm actually consciously reading and talking.
No, I don't get that.
But I couldn't do it out loud. Like if I was reading and someone was talking to me, I would not be able to do both. But I can do it in my head.
Interesting.
My brain, I'm telling you, it's like all the time. Also, do you refer to yourself as a separate person in your head?
He, him.
Yeah. Do you? Because in my head,
as a what?
As like, I have to explain it in like an example.
Gosh.
So if I'm like getting ready in the morning, I'm like, we need to do this. Like, we need to wash our face. We need to like brush our teeth, and then while we're doing that, we can do something else. So I refer to myself as we in my head because I'm like, it's my inner monologue and my external body. So I'm like, oh, we need to do this.
Interesting. No, I don't. What do I have to think about it.
I've got some serious issues up here. Like, I think there's like something not right.
What do I do? I think I say I, or
would you even say it? Like, would you even like, oh, I need to do this?
Yeah.
Or I need to go to the shop.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Yeah. I do. I do because I need a lot of reminders.
Or I refer to myself as you. Like,
that sometimes, sometimes that.
Lock in.
Yeah.
But it's mostly
sometimes when I get like too distracted, I can't focus. I'm like, okay, you need to like stop. You need to log in. Yeah. But I think most of the times I refer to myself as me. I. Me, myself, and I.
I don't know. It's just strange. I just think.
I mean, you are strange. Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
Maybe we should do a whole episode about your brain. And tell us all the little.
But I wouldn't be able to
quirks.
I wouldn't be able to like think of everything.
Well, one thing I wanted to talk about actually, which sort of connects to like the brain thing, which we've completely derailed.
From
but I wanted to go from Heated Rivalry.
This is just an explanation of how my brain works.
Yeah, I wanted to go from Heated Rivalry to that. Was bilingualism? Is that a word?
Bilingualism.
Because no, because of the whole Ilya monologue in Russian. And because of the whole, I was like relating to it in a bilingual point of view. I went into the shower and I was just like, my brain was spiraling about bilingualism. Mm-hmm. Why were you shocked that I went into the shower? Yes, my yearly.
Yes, I was.
my monthly shower. And
he went into the shower after watching Heated Rivalry. Explain.
Anyway, and yeah, I was just thinking, and it's what I was telling you yesterday, that it's like existential, but like not like death.
Oh yeah,
it's that thing. Like I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, language, in and of itself, makes my brain shut down when I think about it, because it's like such a weird, interesting thing. Like the fact that we just like make these sounds. And they mean something, and we can like communicate with that. And there's like so many different languages that are like so different from each other. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that you can learn 2 languages and like you have your brain like switch between the 2. I don't know. It's so weird. Oh, you can't relate, but
how do you know? I'm actually secretly fluent in Mandarin.
Right. But I know all the bilingual people listening to this can
bilingual.
What?
Is that? Did I just make that up? The Cardi B song, which is like island girl, bilingual. No,
I don't know.
Girl.
But yeah, comment below if you can relate. But yeah, it's so weird, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, obviously we're a podcast, so a lot of people right now are listening to this in their ears without seeing the video.
No, they're listening in their mouth.
Without seeing the video. So it's like the only sensory thing they get from this is sound, is this, us speaking. They don't look at our body language. They don't see our...
Island girl, me Dominican girl, bilingual.
Period. So yeah, they don't see the video. They don't see our facial expressions. They don't see our body language, our hand movements, our mouths moving, anything. All they hear, all they take in is blah, 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 blah. You know, just us spitting out these sounds, and they get the meaning and like they understand, and that just like makes my brain feel stupid. Yeah. That was my spiel.
Another thing like
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Is, we had this conversation at work about colorblindness. And how do you know that what you're seeing is the same as what everyone else is seeing?
I went down that rabbit hole before.
Someone could just point to something, oh, this flower is purple. And you're like, okay, that's purple.
But
how
your
do you
purple might not be my purple.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like... And obviously you see color on a spectrum. So you're like, oh, purple is like just a darker shade of pink, or like whatever. It's like you mix 2 colors together, you get this color. But like, how do you know that what you're seeing is the same as what someone else is seeing?
Yeah.
And how do you know if you're colorblind or not? Because until someone tells you that it's a different color, you don't know. You just assume that's normal.
Yeah. I mean, I think you figure out if you're colorblind.
Yeah,
very quickly.
But like the whole context of like,
but the whole concept, is your red the same as my red?
Yeah,
that is very weird.
Yeah,
but no one can prove it. I think.
And also, someone said, "How do people know what colors animals can see?"
I don't know. How do you know
exactly?
I mean, I'm sure
How
there's
do you know?
some scientific thing of like because they know like what dogs see and stuff. But I'm like,
do they?
Yes.
Who knows?
Scientists.
I think that for that there must be some sort of like explanation.
Yeah,
behind it.
I'm sure that
maybe
no
it's something.
I'm
like
sure they didn't just come up with it,
and then like seeing what kind of absorption
they've taken a dog's eye and put it in a human and said, "What do you see?"
Yeah, I see. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a very weird one. But also another one similar to that is not every time, but a lot of the times when I walk, I'm like, I like my brain stops and I'm like, how am I walking right now? I'm like,
or breathing.
Yeah, well,
breathing for me is worse. When I notice that I'm breathing, and I don't think this is just a me thing. I've heard it quite a lot. When I notice that I'm breathing, I struggle to breathe. Because I'm overthinking it and I'm like, this is not natural. And then I'm like, well, stop thinking about breathing.
But you don't struggle to walk when you think about it.
No, I do.
Oh.
Well, not struggle, but like, I'm like, oh, I'm walking.
You suddenly fall.
You know, like you're just like conscious of it. So you're like, oh, this feels not regular. Like I don't feel like I'm walking normally. Or what happened the other day?
Wait. Okay. Before you move on. There's this new drag queen.
Oh, I've seen
on
it.
Drag Race.
Yeah. I was like, I want Michelle to look at me and see that we're twins. And they're just like...
on Discord. Not on Discord. Her name is Discord. And my goodness, the editors are doing her dirty.
For like the whole show?
Well, it's only been 2 episodes. It's only been 2 episodes.
No, I know. But
no, just the runway.
Oh, okay.
Because her walk, and she hasn't been judged yet. So nobody's brought it up yet. And so they...
How has she not been judged?
Because she's been safe. Yeah. And so she walks. Oh my God, it's so funny. And I don't know how nobody's ever told her this before. But I guess she doesn't do runways all the time because she's in a rock band. Actually, she said.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but she walks like if you walked with like the same arm and leg.
Yeah,
and it's so funny. And yesterday's episode, they had this moment where Ash was walking down the runway with the music and everything. For like 2 seconds, they stopped the music and everything, and it was just silence, and it was just her walking with like her jewelry rattling. And I was like, "Oh my God, they're doing her so dirty."
I mean, they know what's coming, so it's gonna get to a point where she does get critiqued.
Yeah,
so they're probably like hyping it up to be this big
and
moment.
the judges are like laughing at each other and like whispering, and they're like, "Oh my God, this walk." And she's like looking at them like she's thinking she's like eating, and I'm like, "Oh my God, poor girl."
But then it's hard to see because you've never like unless you're like on television all the time, you're not gonna see.
Yeah, I feel bad for her now watching it back and being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but also that's such a hard thing to like change on a show. Like do you remember when Aja was on it and they were like, "Oh, your makeup is horrible," and she was like, "Right, I'm gonna change my makeup," and she could quickly change it. Like it wasn't like perfect, but she managed to change it to be like less harsh. But walking. Like you can't just let me just retrain myself to walk in heels.
It was like it's like movement in general, like even dancing and everything is like very awkward with her. But yeah, I'm very surprised she hasn't like come out on Twitter or anything and like commented on it.
Yeah. And maybe she has. Maybe we just haven't seen it.
I'm pretty sure I would have seen it. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Just like the idea of being perceived while doing something that you, and then like yesterday at work. Like one of the main managers,
you were working yesterday?
Friday.
Right.
One of the main managers.
Oh, the door is knocking. Shall we take a break?
It's a delivery. That's fine. We'll just leave it.
Okay.
One of the main managers was like stood. But so in the lab that I work in, there's like the door is here. You walk, and then like on the right, there's another door to another lab. And then in front of the door, like that you walk in first, there's like a PC and then like some cupboards with like stock in for like equipment and stuff. And the computer was not working. So he was like on the phone to IT being like, "Oh, like, can you help? Like, whatever." And it was just me and him in the room. And I needed to get into the cupboard that he was stood in front of. And I was like, "Oh, do you know what? I'll just wait. I'll just come back in like half an hour when he's done." And because he was stood facing me while I was like washing my hands, I felt so uncomfortable and like so awkward. And I was like, he's going to be judging me at how I'm washing my hands. Even though he probably wasn't even staring at me. But like, just, you know, when you can see someone facing you out the corner of your eye and you're like, they're watching me. They're watching my every move and judging me. So I was just like washing my hands and being like, he's going to look and think I'm really weird for like washing my hands like this. And then I like accidentally ripped one of the tissues from like the paper towels. And I was like, oh, this is so embarrassing. But I don't know why, like, just being perceived by somebody who's like...
Right.
And also he's quite... No, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get...
His hat.
But yeah, so I don't know. There's just something so weird about being perceived by somebody while you're doing normal things and then being like, oh, someone is judging me for doing my normal things, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Also, I don't like being watched eating.
A lot.
I think people watching me eat is very uncomfortable.
Well, I've eaten on this podcast, so clearly I don't care about that.
I would. You'd never catch me eating on camera. Sorry. It's just very awkward. I don't like people seeing me do things other than sitting.
I don't like people watching me do things. Meanwhile, he's on YouTube.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just weird. I think it's just a anxiety thing.
Right. It's all very interesting, but we need to wrap up, I think.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. No. Okay, cool. Shall we do question of the week? Question of the week.
What have we talked about? Gay things.
Gay things and brain things.
Gay brain.
Period. Tell us, do you have any weird quirks like what Elliot said? Maybe?
Yeah, like what? Your brain. Any weird ways that your brain works?
Yeah, any weird ways that your brain works? Any weird things that you think are just you, but maybe it's not?
Or let me know if you also have some of the weird things I think of myself as being weird. And then maybe I'll feel less weird. And that'll be nice.
And also, gay books. If you know any, comment below.
Yeah, true. There's lots of gay books. And
I won't read them, but Elliot will.
I think you will.
I might.
I'm going to put you on some gay books. And then you're going to read them. And you're going to love it.
Allegedly.
Well, you need to do something. You can't just sit and do nothing. You need to read. You can't be one of those people who just sits and does
I
nothing.
can't read.
Oh, what a lovely evening. He's joking. Right.
Choking on my spit.
Right. Okay, let's end it.
Right, let's end it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. What?
Anyway.
What?
Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. Make sure you follow us on all our socials at the 71th Floor Pod.
Well, some of them are the 71th Floor. Some of them are the 71th Floor Pod.
Well,
I think TikTok is the 71th Floor.
You know.
Anyway, they're all linked below.
Yeah, or just search the 71th Floor, and there's not going to be any other.
No, because we're unique. Unique.
What else?
Subscribe and like on YouTube.
Share
below.
with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Comment. Send us a text. And thank you if you made it this far, because I feel like not many people do.
Yeah, actually. What should they include in their comment if they made it this far?
Comment. I prefer being the whole.
Right.
And then we'll know if you're a real one.
Right. Yeah. Period.
Okay. Right. And on that note.
Have a great week.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.